Everybody gon' drive, just trying to get this cream. Me and my global G's taking trips.
What up, Delson Holloway, Executive Vice President of Don Diva, host, creator of the Roundtable. We here another segment. I got my man JoJo Capone out of chiraq, talented gangster. We getting ready to get into him, see what he got going on, because you know, he got his hands in a lot of things. And we about to get into the mind of a talented gangster, the Roundtable.
Chiraq Don, talented gangster, you dig? Earth my turf, Mr. Global Gangster himself, you know what it is.
Let's jump right into some things. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
I think the last time we actually was together probably was over.
A boat party or something? A birthday party or boat party?
I think that was my birthday party? No, it was a little bit after my birthday party.
Right.
You've been a minute. Too long.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things going on. You've always been a dude. What I respect and appreciate is you've always had your hand in a lot of things. And you've been doing so many behind the scene things, and a lot of people don't know about that. And here at the Roundtable, we dive deeper into that superficial bullshit. Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with, how do you have your hand in so many different things? What makes you be able to do that?
Well, basically, just like now, you my older brother for those that might not know. So, you know, just because I basically was born in the Chi, raised in New York, LA, Miami, it's really a family thing, you know what I'm saying? And we all still lock in and stay in tune with each other. So, throughout that growing up in all those major cities and these ghettos across the world, you connect with people. You know, and we was always taught to be leaders, not followers. Mm-hmm. So with us having a big following, we do what we know how to do amongst our people and lead them to that light, man.
Now, I'm sitting in the car, and I think Hot 97 Power, one of them come on, and they got TMZ. Oh, JoJo Capone squashes the beef with Game and Young Thugger, Homie Quan, somebody, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Young Thug.
And this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, with a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff that people may not really be known. And they'll see you all over the place and be like, well, who is this dude? Why is he so in touch? Why is he so powerful? And these are the things that I wanted to allude to. Real quickly, because it ain't about them, it's about you, but it's also about what you do. How did that come about that you was even involved in that? You know, Game's from LA, Young Thug is from
Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay. How did you get involved with that and get to straighten that out with TMZ calling you and all this type of shit?
Basically, we was on a tour, the Rich Gang tour. I'm a part of the Rich Gang, Cash Money Rich Gang, Global Gangster, Act Like an Entertainment. So we on a Rich Gang tour, on the rodeo tour. We was on a rodeo tour with Travis Scott and Young Thug. So of course I built my bond with Young Thug at the time. And if anybody go back to Game, first 2 albums, when he first started, my name is in the credits. So I always have like a little knack to be in the beginning of careers. You know, just, it happens that way somehow, some way. So I know these dudes before they peak and make it to where they are. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship that we build from the ground level and the level of respect, we just keep it there, even though, or I help them keep it there, you know what I'm saying, once they peak. Don't change who you are, man. Stay who you are, humble yourself, and get the money. So when they friction happened, you know, it was a situation where Game is gonna jump in and ride for his boy Tiger, or Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne, because it was 2 things of Game. It was a Lil Durk and Game, and then it was Game and Thug. So my thing with Game, he's so vocal, you know, towards everything. Like I was telling him, sometimes just fall back. Them men, man. If Durk and Tiger had something going at, let them. This good for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, it was my duty to say, leave it on wax. This hip hop, this where it come from. It's not nothing in the street. Well, I saw you in the street and we knuckled up. Or if you see each other in the street and knuckle up, leave it at that. Don't take it to the pistols. So if I can speak my opinion on something, then I just do that. You know, because I know we have a lot of testosterone, but the guys in the industry are getting these millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you got the kids in the street fighting for their life to would love to be a part of what these guys got going on. So I just try to get them a different mind frame and say, hey man, instead of y'all showing friction amongst y'all self with the money, so if y'all showing friction amongst each other with the money, what you think the dudes with no money doing? Which is why you have a city like Chicago with this outrageous murder rate.
When did that change for you? Because, you know, quick disclosure. You was an active cat, real gangster dude.
For sure.
When did that change for you to start advocating
peace in the streets amongst each other? It always was that, because like the Mosque Marion, you know, Minister Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad's mosque is actually in my neighborhood in Chicago. So when I tell people I grew up on both sides of the street, I was always an intelligent gangster, which is one of my trademark slogans. You know, so I'm indulging in the street violence and the gang banging, the organized crime. I'm indulging in all of that. But once I cross the street or look to the right outside my door, I see this holy place. So, and it's every day. So I can't act like I don't know what's going on inside of that temple. You know, so, and sometimes you will have the guys from the mosque come through the neighborhoods and talk to the young brothers. And I was just one, like Granny always say, take heed to your elders and take heed to, you know, everything that comes across your plate. So I knew how to decipher that, you know what I'm saying? So if I can help save a life, it don't cost me nothing to do that. You know, even though it's in a game now where people attach a check to it. Don't break up that beef. They could have gave you $100,000, they could have gave you $1 million, because if you would have let the beef go on, they could have killed each other and nobody would have made no money. So you hearing all that, but it's a thing called good deeds, and I just feel like it was a good deed for me. So it wasn't about no money, you know. Them two would know it could have spilled over, and like I had that conversation with them. What would you do in this situation? I say leave it alone. So they like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was asked that, what would you do in this situation? I say I'll leave it alone. We just went on a tour, Thug. You got $2-3 million. Why you worrying about what this dude's saying? Somebody can say something under our comments. We ain't going at everybody under our comments. He thought about it. He said, you know what, you're right. Because I wasn't lying to him. You know, it wasn't like I'm trying to deceive him in any way. You know, you woke up every day and seen me next to you every day. You know, when you got out that tour, you had you a cool $3 million. Before that, we figuring how could we get the $3 million? You got the $3 million now. Now let's get you $30 million. We can't get $30 million from jail, Thug. So, and I know him. I can see him through the phone shaking his head like, damn, but it's the truth. Then Game, you know, like I say, he come, he said, man, you know what? I jumped out the window on something. You know, I apologize for it. As a man, apologies is like punking out in today's society. So I commended him for apologizing to Thug. Now I hate that it didn't spiral back to whatever it was, and I said I'm gonna fall back because I said my piece, I done what I had to do, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So whatever's sparking back up, I just encourage everybody. We know how to hate each other. So when are we gonna love each other? You know, that's just my take on it. Like, when are we gonna love each other? We know how to hate each other.
So we always sending each other, you know, our works and our accomplishments and shit. So maybe about, I don't even want to say a year ago, but I'll just say a year ago, you sent me some shit like, yo, check out your bruh's bars. Yo, you rapping now. Now, this is funny to me, because we done been to 100 gazillion meetings.
Right.
And motherfuckers would always say, yo, do you rap? Because you was promoting the group, the Global Gangsters, and shout out to Pistol Pete, C-Note, and those my dudes. And it was always funny to me, and then you start rapping. When did that happen? How did it happen? Why did it happen?
Actually, Pistol, Chachi, Blast, C-Note, all of them been telling me I should do it. But, you know, no pun intended to my brother Diddy, man. But I always said I wasn't gonna never Diddy my artists. I want them to get their shine, you know, because the streets always say, oh, Diddy taking the shine from the artists. So, because I heard that so much, I felt I didn't want to do that. And that wasn't what I wanted to do. My thing was to help them. Y'all rap, this is what y'all want to do. I'm around all these people. I want to help you showcase your talent. Well, they came to me to ask me would I help showcase their talent. And you know, just like when I get involved with something, I go 1,000,000% or more with it. So that's what I did. I formed my movement, the Global Gangsters. Act Like an Entertainment is my label. And I formed the group Global Gangsters after my movement. So I needed a spokesperson for the movement.
Right.
So which of course was myself, Pistol Pete, C-Note, Chachi, and Big Blast. And Black Rose in the beginning. So throughout the years, you know, we was doing our thing, but they was telling us that we was too real. You know, like, and the labels was saying, well, you remember we was going to the ladies like, yo, if y'all don't sell what y'all think y'all gonna sell, we're gonna end up in the trunk and all this. And I'm like, damn, man, you know, so the street sense of us was so authentic that they didn't understand this entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? And we don't come from a town or a city or a structure to where is that's considered sportsmanship. If we don't sell what we think we're gonna sell that first time, we're gonna try to do it on the second time. We're not gonna hurt nobody that's giving us an outlet. Like, that don't make sense.
I think you're just barbarics and don't know how to negotiate and litigate.
Exactly, because actually that was my original my original movement. We was Act Like an Entertainment Barbarians. So I was known for that. We tattooed with barbarians on us and everything. So, you know, that's basically how that went.
Funny story, so I was in Vegas and I don't remember where he was at, somewhere out the country. And I had an issue about something, so you had just happened to call me and say, hey, I don't remember if it was the fight All-Star Weekend, but it was something. And I was like, yeah, man, you know, I'm out here, man. And you was like, well, who you with? You know, and I'll go all over the country and I'll be by myself because I'm good in every hood. And I really live by that because I'm a good name and I care. So anyway, long story short, I had an issue. And I said, man, you know, you said, well, who you with? And I said, man, I'm Fadolo. You was like, you Fadolo? Hold on. And you made a phone call. And it must have been about 20 dudes with Act Like an Entertainment chains and stuff and knocking on my doors with, you know, like, hey, big bro. And I just, you know, to me, it was funny now, but I always, you know, I always get on you about this. I say, yo, bro, you're a powerful dude. You ain't maximizing your power. And not that I'm saying to just belittle your power by putting a monetary value on it, but what you do is worth a lot. Because when a lot of guys have problems, in different states, you could be anywhere and they'll call you. I've gotten phone calls from you when certain stuff happened. You know what I mean? Telling me, yo, can I get at the bottom of this, that? And my response would be, yo, what you getting out of this, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't so much that if you do it for a person that you really know and you care about and you deal with, okay, yeah, that's love. But it became almost like a trend. Yeah. Somebody would get in a situation and they would just be able to call JoJo.
And remember, I done that interview. I was like, I don't care what happened from this point on to a lot of these dudes because they didn't know how to compensate me from that. So it's not that I didn't know how I needed to be compensated, but at the moment, if it's a trigger at somebody's head, you know, and I'm getting a call on the other line, my first reaction is say, oh no, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saving this life and I'm saving this life. Because if he pull the trigger and it's a camera filming him, he going to jail forever.
Even if it ain't a camera.
You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, so it's like I deal with the compensation part at the end. Because at the end of the day, that's how I was looking at, because you know it was a lot of federal investigations and just a bunch of stuff going on at the time. So you trying to do a good deed, gonna turn into extortion. It was just trumped up charges. Right. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. Don't call me no more. But because it was so widespread, I had to actually do an interview and put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, if anything go wrong, don't call me. It's over. I'm through with that. Because my good deeds is turning into, oh, well, they really was behind it, and they, you know,
it was a power play for extortion.
You know,
friendly extortion.
It was a friendly extortion. So when I got wind of that, that's what helped me stop it. So from that point on, what, you know, up until this last little point right here, is when I done it again. but it's been years, you know, since I fell back, and there was a whole lot of stuff going on. And when they called me from that point on, I was just, hey man, I'm sorry to hear it. You know, I'm sorry to hear that.
So now let's get into the entertainment aspect and all of the things. Okay, rewind. You mentioned the Rich Gang Cash Money thing. This is what I mean by, you know, for those of you out there, you be having your hands in so much stuff. How did that come about?
Well, basically, just throughout the years, you know, we from the hood, we from the street projects, we gambling. So, you know, we might meet up with Stunner, you know, at every event. Birdman.
Okay.
Meet up with Stunner. Baby, across the country to gamble. We bringing in $2-3 million in duffel bags to just gamble. This is what we did. This was our, you know, our way to enjoy our company amongst each other. Lock in these hotels, and we gambling to the daylight. You know, so we blood relatives. You know what I'm saying? But myself and Stunner. But we never broadcasted it. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, we family, it is what it is. So up until this point, as of late, that people been seeing me run with him every day, he like, look man, we about to get money the long way. Ain't nothing but shooting and killing going on in the shop. So you come run with me, and we gonna figure out a way how we can try to help stop a lot of that going on. We gonna do some back to school drives, this and that. Great ideas. So in the midst of that, you know, he the top label in the game, you know, so I'm able to learn a lot from him and apply it to myself and others. You know, and he don't have no problem with sitting me down and schooling me on something if he think I don't, you know, if I don't understand the behind the scenes part in these companies and how these companies ran. So he's very adamant about me learning those things. And he don't be that vocal a lot of times, but you'll wake up tomorrow and Stunner be like, hey, you know you the vice president now. You see what I'm saying? You gotta prepare yourself for that. And that's what I know about him. He'll spring something on you and you gotta see. Like, he'll wake up tomorrow, we going on tour. He ain't gotta tell me twice. I got 5-10 tour buses. I know he own his own tour buses, but I'm coming to him with a breakdown, you know what I'm saying, price list for how long, with 10 different tour buses with pictures, allowing him to see that
you're not a liability, you're an asset.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying. So now he like, okay, cool. So he tests me even more. A week or two go by, like, man, we got a fight. We gonna go to the fight. We 30 deep. How we gonna get there? He ain't had to say it twice. I got jets, private jets, all sizes, prices, and he smiled. So you know, so now he like, okay, cool. I don't have to tell him nothing. You know, if I'm speaking it out, and if I hear it, I know how to just pick up on it and just come right back to him. Boom, I got this, and he'll smile. He say, I'm gonna take a nap, but I want Mona Scott. We're gonna do some business with her. So I'm like, cool. I'm gonna wake up about 6:01. He yarning. I'm passing him the phone. Who is this? It's Mona Scott. He just like, this dude here, man. You know, so he like, man, we just gonna get money the long way, and we actually shooting a BET series right now called Music Moguls.
Who's involved with that?
Snoop Dogg, Birdman, Jermaine Dupri, and Dame Dash. Okay. So I saw the pilot for the Rich Gang segment, you know, the Cash Money for our segment. I saw it. So we actually about to shoot part 2 of that in about a week or so.
You gonna be in it?
Yeah, I'll be on that. Yeah.
So now, let's get into this entertainment thing. What you got going on? All right. We got the Rich Gang. Kind of got your background. And for those who don't know, just Google him, and so much shit will come up. To me, it's amazing. What you got going on musically and entertainment wise, and that you could talk about, that you could divulge right now? I know you got a few artists, something cooking and all that.
Right. Actually, we just had put some projects up on iTunes, Negative Press and Passport Gang by the Global Gangsters. And everybody else, like the other artists, they was all doing solo projects and mixtapes. So I said, okay, I'm gonna run with the Talented Gangster series, is what I wanted to do. But now I think, so I have an album completed in its main.
Your album?
Yeah, my album. Because what happened is like I caught that bug, you know. I'm around it so much, I always knew what to do and how to do it. I just never applied it myself. So now I get in there and me and C-No do like 14 songs. Then I do those both albums, Negative Press and Passport Gang, with them, and we knocking this out in a week. So I'm like, you know, okay. So now I'm getting all these beats and material, but I knew the sound that I was looking for. So I'm like, okay, cool. I went to a studio and just locked in. As soon as I got a break, I got like a week break. And when I went back to Chicago, I went in the studio and just locked in. So I got like 36 songs, you know. So I think I'm gonna split it up and just do a Talented Gangster album, and then I'm gonna just name the other songs for a mixtape and throw it out there, which is strange in the game right now, because it's like if you give away a mixtape, if the fans satisfied with the mixtape, why they gonna buy the album? So it's kind of it's a catch-22 with the mixtape and the album game. So I was like, okay, I ain't putting out no mixtapes. If they want to buy into whatever we doing or support us, go to iTunes and get it. That was my theory. So that's why I haven't put out no mixtapes, and I'm still contemplating that. You know?
Sometimes those mixtapes could be like putting samples on the block. And you give something good, they might come back want for more. But the industry in the game is so fickle now, you don't even really need an album. You get 2 or 3 singles and you go on the tour and go on the road and start getting some money.
Right.
That's what you got, but what else you got going? I know you had, I seen, you sent me some work of yours with you and a sister. She's a lyrical beast, man.
Oh yeah, Queen Chiba.
Okay, what's
Queen
the story
Chiba,
on
and
her?
I got Kim Cartel out of LA. Queen Chiba from Chicago, Kim Cartel from LA. But I actually got Queen Chiba out here now in New York.
Oh, so we gonna get up with her.
Actually, we can go check her now. Now this is who I've been telling you about right here. I'm betting whatever. Y'all know what time it is. All hail the Queen Chiba, that is. Yeah, dig.
Welcome to the round table.
Nice, thanks for having me.
No question, no question. How you like it out here in New York?
I love it in New York. This is my second home.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
So you've been out here before?
I've been out here multiple times, darling.
Okay, so now jumping right into it, I just had an interview with Jojo Capone, right? He speaks super, super highly of you, right?
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So look. Before I get into the questions, right? And kind of telling your story, I don't even want to play no games. I want 16. I want 16 some shit. I want 16 because I'm cheating right now because I know you a beast.
Okay.
But before I interview them, I want them to know why I'm interviewing you.
Well, maybe I could give them a little something. You want a little something?
No, I want a lot of something.
I'm gonna give you a little
I'm
something.
6'4", 250. I need a lot.
Let me see. About to max out the black car. Connect the tables in the backyard. Cut your cables down on that act hard. Before you catch a jump like a track star. Hurdles. This ain't no commercial. Man, I'm over east like it's changing commercial. When it comes to this rap, she will run circles. Got bidding wars from Atlantic to Universal. Was that good enough?
Yeah, that was Okay, let's jump right into this. But how long you been rapping?
I'm basically all my life. It's a passion of mine. It's something I've been doing forever.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
Do you have anybody that inspired you?
Everybody. All musicians. I mean, back to Frank Sinatra all the way up to LL, to Jay-Z, to Biggie, to Pac, everybody.
So
everybody.
You was really into some music shit, not just rap.
Man, I'm into music. Real music, classical.
You want to make
rock
soul,
and roll, everything.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Queen. Like, I want to go into your real history, who you are, where you from. Give me a brief bio.
Well, Queen Chiba, originally from Chicago.
How did you go with that name?
Oh, well, I just think Queen. I think people are kings and queens. I think women and men are kings and queens.
Okay.
And Chiba, it just came and it stuck. My sister gave it to me.
Okay, your sister rap?
Yeah, she used to.
Okay, all right. So y'all got a rapping family.
Canada, my brother DJ, my sister rapper, my mom sing. Rest in peace, Wanda.
How did you link up with JoJo Capone?
Chicago. JoJo real heavy in Chicago. He been doing it out here for a long time. And when you're doing big things, you got to get up with the big guys.
Okay.
So I got up with one of the big guys.
That's what's up. Now, what is your style of rap? Do you have a style? Because some people, I don't want to put you in no box.
Right, but see, I say it's very... I just sound very versatile because I rap all different types of ways on different genres of music. So I don't have one style.
Okay, yeah, because that's why I just kind of pulled back on that question.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, somebody, I'm hardcore, I'm this and pop.
None of that.
Like you can,
it's like when you label yourself, you limit it. So I don't label myself. I just try to let it speak for itself. Let the consumer do that.
So you said you've been rapping all your life, right? And you started rapping out, and you're originally from the Chi.
Originally, yes.
That means you got some other places.
That I've been?
That you from, like you said, you originally from the Chi.
I mean, I was born and raised in Chicago. Okay. I have lived a few other places, but I was born and raised in Chicago. Okay, so. But only for a small time.
Okay, so there's a whole different scene out there in the Chi. The chick Tink, I think is her name.
Tink.
Right.
Shout out to Tink. She's amazing.
She got busy, and but y'all got a different style. I remember going back. What was them boys' names? They had the real fast and rap.
You talk Crucial Conflict?
Crucial Conflict, right?
Okay.
And then you had Twisted with that fast rap, right? But you got, I don't like to say East Coast, West Coast.
Right, but I think East Coast because it originated so much. Hip hop originated so much from here when they hear a certain sound. Right. I think I just cling to the whole sound of what rap really sound like. So people just say, that's East Coast.
Right. Okay. So, because I don't really like to categorize them. I just don't like to do that. But I hear that the lyricism.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I hear. And, you know, I'm old school. You know, my nephew was a beast rapper, right? And I was really into lyrics, and I always get beat up now because of I just ain't really feeling a lot of the stuff that's out. And I'm sorry. That's my opinion. It just seemed like a gimmicky. They don't be saying nothing, and I just can't.
And a lot of people try to redo what they see. They think if it worked for this person, it could work for them.
I hate that.
A lot of people do not be themselves, and I think the best thing in this game is to be yourself, to realize who you are. Once you realize that, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, because I think I'm from the first generation of rap. I saw it originally. I was at Harlem World and Cold Crush, all that. And if you went left, it was mandatory that I go right. That was rap. Now it's like, okay, everybody's going left, and
I'll go left.
Okay, go left too. There's no originality.
Absolutely.
And I always said to be cool is to have the heart to be different.
To have the heart to be different.
And I think that's kind of what you alluded to, just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Joe put me up on y'all, seen y'all in the video, right? And I was like, Joe, who the sister? Because she could rap. And when I say rap, I mean she's spitting some bars. But not just spitting some bars, you saying something that I could comprehend.
Absolutely.
You making sense with your rhymes. Where did that style come from? Did you read a lot? You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? My vocabulary is crazy. I read more now than I did then. But that's why I know this was just natural. I was 9 and 10 years old writing lyrics. Real lyrics. You know, so I'm a writer.
I heard you mention Biggie and Jigga.
Biggie, my favorite. Yeah, them my favorites. Like, no one can touch them. No one can top them. They real artists. When you're a real artist, you got my vote. For the other ones, I ain't gonna say they're not real artists. You know what I'm saying? But to be a top dog in this rap game, you have to know how to rap. You have to be talking about something.
Writing your own stuff. What you feel about this whole people writing other stuff?
Well, I would say this. If you're gonna call yourself a rap artist, I think it's best to write your own stuff because it's supposed to come from what you feel and what you've been through.
Right.
But I don't think it's nothing wrong with ghost writing to a degree.
What degree?
To a degree. Because you might have people out here that have that it factor, but they don't know how to write. Whitney Houston, she's the greatest of all time, but she didn't write none of her music. But she is a singer. So you got somebody that might have the whole swag of an artist, but they don't have that pen work. So to a degree, it might be okay.
For entertainment purposes.
For entertainment purposes, I can say that because that's what this is. It's entertainment business.
Yeah, but you can't be in a cypher and then we respecting your gangster.
No, not
if
at all.
If your man wrote your lyrics or you reading it off the BB or something else.
I can't. So I don't respect that. I don't because it's from your experience and I'm a writer.
Have you ever been in battles and stuff like that?
No, Everybody want me to because I can really, shout out to Murder Mook, he the illest. But I can really battle rap if I want to, but that's not, my passion is not there.
Okay.
And when you step in that field, you get stuck there. I don't like that. And that's what it's about. Everything is about, I gotta dial it, I gotta kill him off. No, I'm not about that.
Okay.
I'm about uplifting. I write hit records. That's what I do.
Okay.
Ghetto celebrity. Who roll with brave women? Keep the way he got the way spinning. Like a carousel talking to big dad. Too much time to take up. Almost sprayed the Jacob at will and off the kill with the commissary caked up. Contemplating with cats blazing. Cats escaping tax evasion. Didn't know shit is that amazing.